It's Sunday, June 10th, 11th, and I'm getting pretty close to finishing this one. I'm kind of in the mood to do something a little bit wilder and different. I'm getting a little tired of things that are too perfect, so I started, adding all kinds of weird little things, and I liked this more abstract movement compared to this sort of perfect Seurat, little dots everywhere. I mean, that's kind of fun to do, but I'm gonna do something totally different. And let's see, something ridiculous. I'm fucking big. I don't even know, just big. Has to be. I think the whole, it's like this. It's not even gonna make sense. I don't even care. I don't even know what these things are. How about another big thing here? Something like that. Hi, baby. There we have, I guess, a basic kind of block out. Who knows what's going to happen next? I kind of think it might be interesting to have a tree keep it white and make everything behind it really intense. Okay, for this one I'm just going to make up the bark as I go along. I'm not even not once am I going to look at reference. I'm just going to just pretend and use my imagination and invent these shapes. Because I like the idea of it being completely imaginary. This just comes from my hand moving, not really thinking. I think that's the essence of where creativity starts, is just your instinct. Everything you learned, all your subconscious, just sort of letting it be free. And I think the end result will be interesting. Where my head is at with this painting, I just added these crosses because I always imagined it was almost like a little, like not a graveyard, but I was thinking about something about Flanders Fields, and I'm not sure, something about beauty and death. I can't escape that thought, and so I've added in these ghost-like little crosses, and I'm using this painting as inspiration, like the bark. I really like that abstract bark approach, and I'm just trying something new where I've broken it up in these almost like crystalline shapes, and I'm in the process of filling it in. So yeah, that's just where my head is at right now. And also, I would say I'm also thinking of Kandinsky a bit, and Chagall, which is a lot more loose and flowing, and just sort of a more symbolic and gesturally. Kind of like how this one turned out. Chagall-ish, kind of fancy colors. I don't even know how you want to describe it, but thinking about grabbing some of that stuff and throwing it on here. Maybe making this dark green have some of that background intensity. I'm kind of seeing the like emerald dark greens with like yellows, sparkles of yellows and stuff happening, and I'm not sure what. I'm questioning whether I'm going to keep the crosses. Maybe it'll just be some sort of field, Van Gogh-y kind of field. Who knows? Grass and the tree. Well, that's a whole nother story. I've got this crystalline stuff happening. I might change that too. Goodbye crosses. Goodbye crosses. Try to do this with one hand. Goodbye crosses. Okay, it's starting to come together a bit more. I definitely like the rougher, kind of more organic, looser painter style than that kind of uptight paint by numbers, crystalline shapes. I think it was a good place to start, but now I'm going to go in and I'm going to kind of add thicker layers of paint. I don't know if you can see that, and add more textures and add more just a general looseness to the whole tree, and maybe it becomes its own kind of interesting personality. I'm definitely doing things like stronger contrast, so this area will be darker and this will be brighter, so that branch stands out more. I'm going to make this lighter here and darker there, just a little contrast, so different areas just jump out more. Okay, so I started making this kind of forest happening in the background. Lighten up that part. Starting now to go in and make this main part of the tree less perfect with lots of more varied brush strokes and kind of toning down that outlines that were everywhere on the main tree. Added a bit more, or not a bit more, I started red over here and different colors. Can you hear the kids playing in the background? So here's the final version. I'm filming it outside because it's always better light outside, and I think I'm pretty happy with the results. I don't know, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.